Hello and happy Friday. If you don't know who I am, my name is Alan. I'm the practice administrator and health coach for Renova Comprehensive Health, where we put the care back into primary care. One question I get asked a lot when talking with people about direct primary care is why would I pay for a membership if I already have insurance? And there's actually a lot of good reasons for having a primary care membership with insurance, but for this video, I'm going to focus on the 5 best reasons. So here are 5 benefits to having a direct primary care membership, even if you have insurance. Direct primary care is cash pay healthcare. Instead of the practice billing insurance, the patient pays the provider directly either through a monthly membership fee or on a per visit basis. That fixed pricing makes direct primary care especially attractive for individuals with high deductible health insurance. In fact, direct primary care complements high deductible health plans very well. Members save money and receive better care while still having the financial protection in case of a catastrophic hospitalization. However, with a high deductible health insurance plan, you still have to pay for most everything else out of pocket until you meet your deductible. So routine visits to treat chronic health conditions like diabetes, hypertension, depression, anxiety, high cholesterol, or pain can become quite costly. It's no wonder then that nearly half of all insured Americans forego care simply due to the out-of-pocket costs. Direct primary care makes healthcare more affordable and attainable by eliminating insurance billing. Patients become members and pay a single monthly fee for as many visits as needed instead of paying co-pays, deductibles, office visit fees, or coinsurance for every single visit. Basically, direct primary care makes the cost of healthcare a known quantity, and the quality of care is better too. Visits aren't rushed and patients can spend more time with the provider. Which brings me to the next benefit of direct primary care membership, even if you have insurance: more time with your provider. What many people don't realize is that medical practices that bill insurance spend a significant portion of their working hours on administrative duties imposed by the insurance companies. Billing insurance is an incredibly laborious task typically performed by dedicated and specially trained staff, which also adds to the cost of keeping a practice open. And payouts can take up to 3 months to process, with an average of 15 to 20% of claims being rejected. Imagine only getting paid for 80% of the work that you do 3 months after you do it. So traditional providers have to limit patient face time in order to fit as many billable visits as possible into each day to ensure a consistent stream of revenue for the practice. Without the financial pressure imposed by insurance, though, direct primary care providers are free to give patients something that traditional providers can only dream of: time. That begins with longer appointments. Many providers, including Renova, spend an average of 45 minutes with each and every patient, giving you time to ask questions about health concerns, discuss solutions, and simply be heard by your provider. Direct primary care allows providers the time needed to truly focus on your health and wellness. It also affords providers more time to focus on your health and wellness by making themselves more available, the next benefit in having a direct primary care membership. Without the need to relentlessly churn through patients, direct primary care providers can focus on smaller groups of patients. So while a traditional practice might have a patient panel of between 5,000 and 7,000 patients, DPC providers, including Renova, focus on a panel of less than 700. With fewer patients competing for time, you're able to schedule appointments within 24 to 48 hours, and sometimes even the same day, rather than weeks. That makes direct primary care especially convenient for VA and Medicare members who typically have to wait weeks or even months to see their primary care provider. Imagine being able to see your provider when you're actually sick, not weeks later. That brings me to the next benefit of having a direct primary care membership: access. In addition to longer appointments and more availability, smaller patient panels allow direct primary care providers to make themselves more available to the patient directly while offering more appointment options. Members have the option to schedule visits in office, by telephone, by video, or even in their home. Before the pandemic, it was unusual for providers to visit with patients via phone or video because insurance companies rarely approved claims for telephone or video visits. This changed during the pandemic, of course, and insurance companies relaxed their standards to allow virtual visits to be billed at or near the same rate as in person visits. But as we emerge from the pandemic, we're starting to see providers return to old habits of requiring patients to schedule in office appointments. The reason for that is profitability. Many primary care doctors are concurrently employed by hospitals, which not only ensures that the hospital receives any and all referrals for labs and imaging, but also allows the provider and the insurance company to charge a facility fee. A facility fee is a fee charged just for visiting an office belonging to a doctor who is also a hospitalist, and many insurance companies won't reimburse a facility or office visit fee if a visit is conducted by phone. So traditional providers push to have patients come to the office even for minor or routine visits only because it's more profitable. Most direct primary care providers, however, are not hospitalists. And without the limitations imposed by insurance, direct primary care providers are able to give patients more visit options, whether that's in office, over the phone, or via video call. There are, of course, some limitations with regards to federal regulations, but for the most part, without insurance companies dictating how much the provider gets paid for their services, direct primary care providers are free to administer care in a way that is most convenient for the patient. So instead of requiring you to drive across town for an appointment scheduled 3 weeks out just to review labs or imaging, we'll call you or set up a video call. Better access also includes direct communication with your provider via phone, text, or email. Imagine being able to text your primary care provider with a question about your health and receiving a personalized response. That leads me to the next and final benefit of having a direct primary care membership, even if you have insurance: personalized care. Insurance companies treat our health like a commodity, a measure of profitability. Whether they intend to or not, providers who bill insurance become a tool of the insurance company meant to maximize profitability by treating patients in the most efficient and cost-effective method possible. Direct primary care providers combine better access, longer appointments, and more appointment options to provide better care for patients as a whole, free from interference from insurance companies. Without a profit-driven third party influencing care, direct primary care providers enjoy the freedom to practice medicine as it is meant to be practiced. They have the time to review notes from previous visits to create comprehensive plans of treatment. They have the time to have meaningful conversations with patients. They have the time to build trust and rapport. They have the time to take a genuine interest in your health and provide personal, individualized care. Direct primary care focuses on you. So there you have it. Substantial savings, more time with your provider, better access, far better care, and better health outcomes. 5 benefits of direct primary care even if you have health insurance. If you're tired of paying too much for routine visits, or tired of being given the runaround, or even tired of feeling like you're being herded through the healthcare system instead of simply being heard, consider a direct primary care membership with Renova Comprehensive Health. Starting a membership is very easy. Simply call, text, or visit us online. That's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. See you soon.